Question number 21. Now, when a force of 0.8 Newton is applied to a spring, the length of the spring is 90 millimeter. Which means what? You already have a spring whose length is x. Okay. Now, what you do is you apply a force of 0.8 Newton. When you apply a force of 0.8 Newton, so this is how it becomes over here. And length of the spring is 90 millimeter. So, this is what is the length, 90 millimeter. 90 millimeter when the force is so much. So therefore, if you apply Hooke's law for this statement, what can you do it? Right? You can write the restoring force which you gave here 0.8 should be equal to K into extension. What is extension here? This length, this final length minus initial length, which should be 90 millimeter minus X over. You should write like this. Now in a similar way, when I write here, this should be 1.3 Newton should now be equal to same spring, this length is 115, which should now be equal to K into 115 minus X. Okay. The spring obeys Hooke's law. Okay. What is the spring constant? You need to know what is the spring constant. So what do we do here? So let us divide one by the other. When I divide one by the other, what do I get here? I can cancel the spring constant here, right? So I'll do 1.3 divided by 0.8 equal to 115 minus X divided by 90 minus X, right? So which means if I cross multiply it, I'll get this as 1.3 into 90 minus X is equal to 0.8 into 115 minus X, right? Now let me solve this. So this should be 1.3 into 90. What is it? Let me take up my calculator. It's here. So I will write this as 1.3 star 90 is equal to 117. So I'll write 117 minus 1.3x is equal to, now what is this now? 0.8 star 115 should be 92. So this should be 92 minus 0.8x. Now I will send all x terms to one side and this constant terms to the other side. So which means now this will become 117 minus 92 should now be equal to 1.3x minus 0.8x. How much will this be? This should be 0.5x over here. This will be 7 minus 2 is 5, 11 minus 9 is 2, 25. In other words, the value of x should be 25 divided by 0.5. 5 is 25 and then is 0.1. So this should be equal to 50. Okay, x equal to 50 here. Now what do we need here? We need, what do we need here? We need the value of k. Take this value, substitute over here, right? So 0.8 is equal to k into 90 minus 50. Okay, in other words, k should be 0.8 divided by 90 minus 50 is 40. Okay, so when I do this, how much do I get over here? This should be 0.8 divided by 40, which should be equal to 0.02. 0.02. But unfortunately, there is no 0.02. It's 120 here. Why? The reason is because this is centimeter here, right? Okay, so therefore, this goes upwards and this becomes 10 power plus 2 over here. Okay, anything else is changing? No. Okay, so this should now be equal to 2. There's something wrong once again. Where is it now? This is centimeter, this is millimeter, I think, right? Millimeter, I'm sorry. This is millimeter. So therefore, this becomes a millimeter. This becomes 10 cube over here. So this becomes 20 over here. Okay, 20 Newton per meter. So the answer is answer D. Okay.